And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go. Set.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Chubb on the counter, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Here's Huntley. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Offense set to get this drive started. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll try and run the option left side. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. An extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Six-yard try for Joseph.
Nah, I'm chilling, bro.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Huntley to throw. And here's another interception. The 3rd of this first quarter.
I got a fucking delay in my shit right now.
Safety Jaquiski Tartt. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's
That
absolutely
shit
been the
jump.
definition
Like, it's just,
of a
I don't know what the fuck is
for
doing.
yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone.
When I hit the button, it's delaying to throw the bitch.
A couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
I asked the nigga that he have an issue. He said he good.
He'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
They should keep doing it. I'm going to just let them have the win. I ain't about to waste my time. Score 100 points on me.
Followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I never had no issues with my connection. Probably lying because he up and shit.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, they're going option left. And he's going to lose.
Scared to throw the ball.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. But that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting them if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
To throw, Huntley. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Huntley. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a great return here. Gets
How the niggas getting online? I'm about to spend 2K. Fuck this game.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. There's 4 interceptions here in the 1st half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared.
Slow on the edges, guys.
And they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Everything like I hit the button and he throwing it after I hit the shit. Like I don't know what the fuck going on.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Let's talk about Doug Marrone and this offensive line. I mean, Murray's just chasing the head.
21-0 our score after 1.
This one-score game, they've already matched the number of fourth-quarter rushes in this fourth quarter than they had in the previous quarter.
They got to keep it close, right? It's got to be a one-score game. Down late because they're down so many players, right? Remember, Jameis Winston, all these guys. I mean, Ingram's back in the game. They thought we lost him. Here goes Taysom Hill. This is what we got to see from this rushing attack.
With hesitation, opening on the right side for Taysom Hill in the first line at the Vikings 41.
43, 15.
Edwards-Helaire trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this 1st half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Brandon Moore, Zach Street, Jari Evans, among the few that he's turned into explosive and tough offensive line.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Look at my shit jumping up. I ain't even doing this, bro. I can't even switch it back. That shit crazy, man. That shit geek. And this is one of them situations I don't want to say nothing because he fucking me up. He gonna think I'm lying and shit.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 28-0. here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hunter had a chance at it after about a 2-yard pickup, but he slipped through.
In this situation, you've got to be incredibly smart. You cut any of these throws loose. Andy Dalton, but he looks like he's in a group. He's shaking off any kind of jitters, any kind of nerves. Starting the game for the first time in a little bit. Filling in for James.
Second and 2. Play action. Sets up the screen to the tight end Trent. He's got one. He's trying to bounce it outside.
The Raider offense set to get this drive.
I picked up Minnesota defense. Like Andy Dalton fucking these niggas up.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Second down, here's Chubb again. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
The offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Taysom Hill,
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line, he provided some push, and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They go up the middle with Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Operating from the gun, Huntley. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Huntley looking deep for Adams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row, we're going to be terrific. But to get
I can't even get.
huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
Yeah, I'm about to tell him he had his game, man. I'm out.
Something about that goose egg that just looked bad.
They're broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
I ever wonder how they make your Bud Light so crisp, refreshing? It starts with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Bud Light.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
22-19 to 9:29 to go in the fourth. Last week, Minnesota was down 10 points after 3 quarters. Took a fourth quarter comeback against the Lions to get the win. They got it done. But they didn't do that again. Down 3 this time in the fourth quarter to get the win in London against the Saints. Can they Wanwu? The deep man awaiting the kickoff. Will Lutz to move it away for the Saints. And that'll go through the end zone for the touchback. Vikings back to work, and let's look at next-gen stats. Powered by AWS, and it's a telling tale of the rush game today for Dalvin Cook. 6.18, 460 rush yards, over expected for 60 in the NFL. But today, the third lowest of his career, 27 yards below what was expected of Dalvin Cook in the run game. 15 carries, 15 yards today for Dalvin Cook. Plenty of time, 3 timeouts. The run game's not on yet on Minnesota. Oh my God, they got smart. I think they're spot